There we go. I'll try and make this one kind of short, this video, because the Christmas hat is very warm to wear for any kind of elongated period of time. I've got some good stuff here, some good stuff. Welcome everyone, Secret My House bidding you welcome. I thought I'd have another video out before Christmas, and I'm glad I do. Got a candy cane here that was sent in one of the parcels, very nice. Hey Catherine, do you want a candy cane? Come get it. Here you go. You're welcome. There's that. I've got some good stuff to show. I went to CEX in Strathfine, and I traded in two things there. Only two things. Two things I got for free. I traded in an Apple Watch that I found in my unit complex's dumpster. I don't know why someone threw it away, but it was there. At first I saw just the little square bit, and I knew it was an Apple Watch. But then I saw the strap, the charger, the other strap, and I thought, holy shit, there's a full Apple Watch in here. And earlier on in the month, someone had thrown away a working, external GPU for a laptop. Catherine wanted it, but it wasn't actually compatible with her laptop, so I traded that in as well, and between those two things I ended up getting over $450 trading credit, which is incredible. Kinda nuts. And so a lot of the stuff you're gonna see here today was from that trade. The first two things from CEX are things I got from their online store. First up is a Nintendo DS game, and I got a pretty good deal on this. I don't remember the exact price of this. I think it was about $100, but for an Australian copy, it can go double that. It is Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. Another one for the Pokemon collection. I have most of the Pokemon games on the DS now. I'm slowly getting them all. They're only ever going up in price, guys. They're never making more of these, and Nintendo doesn't seem interested in porting them. I think there's more money in it for them to remake them, so they're not gonna port them. That's complete in the Australian copy. The UK copy sells for about 100. The Australian copy can sell for double that. So I guess if you're gonna have one copy, you might as well have the Australian one because it's worth more, especially if you pay price of the other one for the more expensive copy. Why not? I think that's the last Pokemon Ranger game I needed. I remember last video I got a really good deal on a game called Gravity Rush Remastered, but in this one I got another good deal. Yeah, I'll show that as well. Thank you. In this one I got another good deal on its sequel. I paid $45 free shipping, all paid with trading credit. Even the shipping can be paid with trading credit, which is crazy. Gravity Rush 2. I've no experience with this one at all. I've never played it. I know this introduces a villain character, the scantily clad chick there. I've just never played this one. I've played the original on the Vita. I've not played Remastered yet. I honestly don't remember much about them, except that you fly around the world, and it's kind of fun because the main character, when you set her up to fly, she starts floating and she kind of freaks out every time. She's like, oh my god, I can't control myself. It's pretty fantastic. I really enjoyed it. There's not enough games out there where you can just fly like a superhero. I think that's all I really want to do in a video game. But it's a lot of fun. And I'm sure this one will be too. It got really good reviews, but it was a pretty early release for the PS4 from memory. Maybe 2017, so it just 16 or 17, I think. Yeah, 16. So a lot of people didn't play it, and now it's getting more expensive. So grab it if you see it for cheap, man. I paid $45 for that. The last one pre-owned on eBay sold for $99. But ones before that sold around the $70 range. I'll show the other CEX stuff I got. I have a lot of stuff in the Strathfine store because there's just a lot of stuff there that I wanted. Some kind of rarer stuff that I don't see a whole lot. we've got some heavy hitters here, folks. We've got some heavy hitters, and because this was from trade-in stuff that I found in, you know, my dump, it's like, this was all free. You know, the only thing I paid for this was the gas to get there and back. Put that on the side. So first up, we'll have the most expensive one. If I was paying cash for this, I would have overpaid, but I mean, because it was free, I guess you can't beat that. It's Stubbs the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse. This has gone down in price since the Xbox One and PS4 release, but I've always thought I'd rather have originals over remakes, because yeah, they do fix stuff up in the remakes, but they're not the true experience, you know? I don't know if the remake was any good or not. I think sold listings have this more around the $90 range, so if I was paying cash, this would have been a complete rip-off, but because when I traded in, you know, it's really a no-brainer. Complete in there, manual and everything, really nice condition. Used but not abused, I would say. I wouldn't call it very good, but it is in good condition. We have a PSP game here. I don't pick up a lot of PSP games anymore. I have most of the PSP games I want for my collection, but there's still heaps that I want. There's probably still a good 20 to 30 titles I want for my PSP collection, and it's stuff I'll never find, you know. It's Issei, it's a lot of RPGs and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that, even when the PSP was relevant, I never saw copies of these games, like, what's that one called? Jean d'Arc. Joan of Arc. I never saw copies of that, ever. I saw a copy of it online once, and I bought it, and the guy sent me a message the day after saying, oh no, I can't find it, sorry. Other than that, you know, there's just heaps of RPGs, you know. Tales of Heroes, I think that's one. Tales from the Abyss as well. There's stuff that I never find. This one was cool to find. I paid just about on the money for it, but because of the trade-in, it is Infected. I've never played this one, don't know a whole lot about it. It looks pretty fun. It looks like you can do like these multiplayer games with it, which sounds great. I used to love multiplayer on the PSP. It's a good campaign mode too, sounds fun. Complete in there, excellent condition for a PSP game. Excellent condition. We have 2 DS games here, kind of random ones, but ones that I did want to try. We have Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. This is only $4, which is a pretty good deal. This isn't supposed to be excellent, but just having a fully 3D game on the Nintendo DS is something worth owning, especially on the cheap like that. Splinter Cell games are pretty good. It's also fully 3D, but this one is a 2D platformer, like you go in one direction, you can't go all around the world. Tomb Raider Underworld. I've heard good things about this one, but I've not played it. I've played the PS3 version, I think, or PS2. It's a pretty good game, I do enjoy it. That's complete in there too. $5 for that was a really good deal. And the rest... I'll show you this one. They had a copy of a game that my wife wanted, so I bought it for her as a kind of early Christmas present. It is Pokemon Shining Pearl. For the Switch, I think this is the only Switch game this video. Last video had quite a few, but this is the only one for this video. I've been watching some gameplay of it online. It seems really good. The characters are chibi characters, so they don't look fantastic, but for the art style, or for the Switch, it looks pretty good. Go. I think that was like 65 or 70, I don't know. And the rest of these are PS3 games, and one of these is to sell, Buzz, Brain of Oz. It should go for $30. It can take a while to sell, but these do sell. For only $8, that's a no-brainer. You know, I would have paid cash for that. And the other 4 are straight into my collection. We have a special edition golf game here. I do enjoy playing golf games every now and again. As far as sports games go, you know, I enjoy cricket games, rugby games, and golf games, because the golf games are very chill, they're very fun. We have Pga Tour 12, which includes the Masters. They had this price just at the regular price for Pga Tour 12, so to get the Masters with it and this cool slipcover, which I found another copy which didn't have the slipcover. Very good deal, very good deal. I think this one goes for over 20 online, 20 to 30. So that's pretty good. And a few that I've been umming and ahhing about. I always thought if I had the credit to get these two, I would get them, but I wouldn't pay cash otherwise. Because I do have these games. But it's cool to have them in these sets. The Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy, I think this is the American version. It's called something else for a PAL copy. That's complete there. Really nice condition. This has Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelations, but not the first game. That's interesting. You'd think it would have the first game too. So we have Assassin's Creed Birth of a New World, the American Saga. This one looks cool. This has Assassin's Creed 4 or 3, Black Flag, and Liberation HD. I guess it's cool to have Liberation HD on the disc. Yeah, I don't have Liberation on the PS3, so I guess it is a new game for me. Pretty cool. They were $18 each. This was a really cool find. I never find this on PS3. I know you can get it on PS4 as part of the Dark Souls Trilogy, but I haven't played, or I don't really ever find this version. I have played this one. As far as the Dark Souls games, I think I've played this one the most. I think I've beaten Dark Souls 1 and 3 twice each, but I've beaten this one 3 times. Because I enjoy playing it. I know people don't enjoy this one as much, but it's Dark Souls 2. This is the Scholar of the First Sin edition. This has all the DLCs and all of the extra stuff. It goes a bit more in depth with the story in this one, which makes it the definitive edition, I guess. But I guess if you were to get it, you'd want it on PS4 because it's on PS4. But I'm much more about collecting PS3, and this is, the original way to play the game, so I prefer that. I never see this, by the way. I don't think there are any copies of this up on Australian eBay. There's definitely no copies on eBay of the Australian version, that's for sure, so if $22 is like some kind of steal, I don't know. I'm not even sure. Surely this would have just been for sale by itself, but I see Dark Souls 2 all the time, but never Scholar of the First Sin. Never. Because it's got all of the DLC and stuff, it's the version you want if you want to play the full game. So that's everything I got from CEX. Really good finds, That PS3 collection, that's getting down to the wire, folks. There's maybe 10 games left. They're all heavy hitters. There's 10 games left, plus anything I can think that I would want, but as for stuff that's written down, it's 10 games. It's roughly 10. It's 8 or 9, 10. There's not much left. Unfortunately, some of them are really hard to find. A lot of them weren't released in Australia, so it's the chance of finding a copy is really difficult, but we'll see. But speaking of which, I did have one I do have one straight online order to show. I grabbed a PS3 game that I've been wanting for my collection. I guess the eBay seller needed money or something for Christmas because they sent an offer that was only 2/3 of the price of their original asking price, which was already a good deal for the game. It went from $299 to $200 even, and I decided I will grab this. It is Echo Chrome 2, brand new and sealed. This is a game that requires the PlayStation Move, but it wasn't released in these territories, not physically. It was released in Japan and China, and the Chinese version has English available on it, so it's that's the version you want. I'm sure because it's a puzzle game, it's not that important to have it in English, but I did want it in English, so I thought I'd splurge a little bit for Christmas. $200 for this game is a really good deal. You know, I don't know if there are any other copies online, but $200 seemed like a really good price. It is brand new and sealed. It's got a protective sleeve on it as well. I'll probably open it if I want to play it, to be honest. I grabbed the Nintendo DS game off of the Cash Converters website. It did not come complete, unfortunately. This was $9 shipped. But it is still a good deal. I'm going to print out some artwork for it and put it in a case. It is Henry Hatsworth and the Puzzling Adventure. This is an interesting game because it's kind of a 2D platformer on the top, but you lead the character Henry Hatsworth by doing puzzles on the bottom, and he shoots like lasers out of his hands and stuff. It's really fun looking. I do enjoy puzzle games, so for $9 shipped, that was a good deal. It goes for a lot more online, but it's hard to find sold listings that are just the card only. The rest of the stuff was found out and about. We'll start off with this stuff I got from the Stafford Cash Converters. All stuff I bought on their web shop. First up, for $9 here, we have another copy of Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS. I already have a copy of this listed on my eBay, but I've got another one for when that copy sells. I've got another one to throw right up. Complete, good condition. You know, these Animal Crossings, they go for a good bit of money. $9 was a no-brainer. Not the best deal in the world. If I had known these were in the condition they were in, I might have left them. But we have for $3, Namco Museum 50th Anniversary. This can go for almost $50 if it's in good condition, but this one was scratched to hell. I figured it was only $3, so I'm going to take it to the person who I get to resurface discs and see if they can fix it up, but I really don't know. I'm taking a bit of a risk on that one. These ones, if worse comes to worse, I can trade them in. These were $5 each. Scarface, The World Is Yours. No manual, scratched up again. Not as badly scratched, so they should take that one. They've got a disc resurfacer at their store, so it's not that bad. And Star Wars Battlefront 2, this would have been alright, but the case is mangled. It's like really badly water damaged, and the part of the case is missing. But it had the manual, which is something. God. This one is badly scratched as well. I need to take that to my guy, Bean Lee, to see if he can fix it up. At least this one was in mint condition. $5 for Portal 2. Good game. It doesn't go for heaps anymore, maybe like 15. But it does sell pretty quickly if you list it at 15. I need to compare this with my copy, but I'm pretty sure my copy's in perfect condition. Other than that, we have some kind of random upshop finds, not video game related. For $1 I got some Beyblades. This is all on the north side. I went up shopping there last weekend. The Barchester Chronicles. If you see this, pick it up. I paid $2 for this. This always sells for $15. It sells super quickly. I don't know why, but whenever I pick this up, it flies off my eBay store shelf. And what I've never picked up before, but I thought for $3, there's no copies of this Australian online, so I thought I'd give it a go. Lore. I usually don't pick up these World War II movies because they're usually a harder sell and I don't enjoy watching them. But I don't always agree with their kind of message. It's hard to explain, but I usually just don't enjoy watching them, and I don't believe the characters, really. But maybe this one's really good, I don't know. It's about a German girl that meets a little Jewish boy and befriends him. Maybe it's good, I don't know. That one's purely to sell. This was only $2. This was The Last of Us art book. I saw a sold copy of this for $20 online, so I thought I'll pick it up for $2, give it a go on the eBay store. finally another book. The Adventures of Indiana Jones. I saw a copy of this sell for $28. This one does have some wear to it. Always be wary of that when you're buying books, especially old books. Condition is everything. But maybe I can get maybe $15 plus shipping for this. We'll see. We'll see. I think someone buying this would buy it for a collection, and the spine is pretty good, so that is very important. Right, the rest of this was from today. Christmas Eve, after work, we left work super duper early. And I went to the cash converters near my workplace and I grabbed these. I had a lot of stuff at that cash converters, but their pricing is a bit crazy right now. They seem to go through cycles. Sometimes stuff is really well priced, other times stuff is just crazy priced. Like, I had a bunch of PS2 games, but they're just all priced individually and super high. Like, I think I had Medal of Honor Vanguard on PS2, which I don't think is worth anything, and they had it for $25. They had the Simpsons game for $99, which is, I think, like, pretty much double what it goes for. I don't think I got more than $50 for the last copy I bought. But these were only $5 each. We have We Play Motion. This one was completely mint. I'll have to check this with my copy because this is probably in better shape than mine. $5 for that is a really good deal. You can get 15 to 20 for this one, pretty easy. It sells very quickly. These two were scratched, but not super badly scratched. I will have to take them to my guy in Bean Lee before I sell them. We have some good ones here. This one has gone down in price. You can probably still get 25 for it. Wii Sports plus Wii Sports Resort, for a $5 investment. That'll be a good bit of profit. And Wii Party, which I don't know why this one goes for a lot. A lot of other compilation games don't seem to sell for anything, but this one goes for $40 to $50 pretty easily. No manual, but I should still get a good price for that. From the Pennywise in that area too, in Goodna, I found two games. One guy was dressed as Santa there. As I walked in, I said, "Hey Santa." We have Lost Films, Korea and Vietnam. Korean War is something that interests me a little bit. It's not one that's documented incredibly well. I don't know heaps about it, but I want to learn. Because my grandfather was in that war. This isn't worth heaps, maybe $10 shipped. After I watch it, I'll list it up. It'll probably take ages to sell though. For $2. And this one was a good deal. For $3, we have Batman Arkham Origins. You can get 15 to 20 for this. It can take a while to sell, but they do sell. Good one to get. I bought that when the game came out, brand new. It's not a great game. It's fine. I think they had to make another game in the Batman Arkham series because Arkham City was like such a great game. But they just didn't have enough to make it a full game. And that would have been better suited as like an extended DLC pack. From the Lifeline of that area, I was surprised it was even open. For $2 we have Kapyong, which is a 53-minute long movie about the Korean War. The last copy of this that sold online sold for $20. Figured for $2 it's worth the grab. I'll list it up, but I will watch it beforehand. This was $5, and I'm actually having trouble finding any sold listings of this. But it was a brand new and sealed copy of Just Dance on the Nintendo Wii. I've seen other brand new sealed Just Dance games on the Wii go for between $30 to $40. But I've not seen the original game sell for anything. I don't see it sell, but I also don't see it listed for anything reasonable. Like, someone has this listed for $200, but obviously would never sell for that, you know. So who knows what the actual value is, but way more than $5, I'm sure. The last lot of stuff here. From that cash converters again. As I said, sometimes their prices are crazy high. Other times, their prices are dirt cheap. I don't understand it. I think it depends on who's in on the day and who's pricing stuff. But they had a heap of DS and 3DS and Game Boy Advance games. Some of the stuff was really expensive. Like, they had some obviously fake Game Boy Advance games, like the obviously fake Pokemon ones, you know them. They had them for like $40, $50. They had, I think, a Final Fight game on the Game Boy Advance, but it's very obviously fake, and they wanted $30 for that. And then they only wanted $3 each for all of these games. And for $3 each, we grabbed Lion King 1.5, the American version. This is legit, I checked it. The last copy of this sold for $20. I should get $20 for that. Game & Watch Gallery 4, I might be able to squeeze closer to $30 for this, because this is an American exclusive, so someone will pay up to buy it from A, an Australian seller, and B, to not pay GST and huge shipping costs, so we'll see what we can do with that one. 3DS game or 3D game collection. I don't think I have this in my own collection, so I will add it. I wish these were in the cases, folks. These are some heavy hitters coming up. For $3, WarioWare Touched. Don't know if I have this one. I have a WarioWare game on the DS. I'll have to check my collection. But any I don't have, I'll print up some artwork, and I'll put it in a case, and it'll be nice on the shelf. And one that I see listed up on the CEX website every now and again, they always want like $50 for it. I always thought, even with trading credit, I'm not willing to pay $50 for this. $3, I will pay $3 for Ultimate Mortal Kombat on the Nintendo DS. Not a bad deal, not a bad deal. And the #1 game, and it just goes to show that, you know, sometimes you're just destined to find a game. I never thought I'd find a copy of this. It doesn't go for heaps of money, especially loose cartridge. But I've already made up some artwork, I just need to print it off now. And I'm really happy to have found this one. It's one that was only released in America and Japan. I think it was released in Europe as well, but did not get any kind of Australian release. You can't find it on CEX. I've had it saved on my CEX watch list for like 3 years, never got a copy in. What we have here, it's a little game called Hoshigami. I had this for only $3, I thought that's a fantastic price, I'm going to scoop that up, add it to my own collection. A lot of games for my own collection in this one, which I do like. I like to add games to my own collection as well as buying to sell. This is a strategy RPG. I don't know a tremendous amount about it other than it is a strategy RPG, but I do enjoy them. I love Tactics Saga on the PSP. Alright, and that's gonna do it. Goodwill to all mankind, all of that stuff. Hark ye, hear the angels sing, glory be to the newborn king, all of that. Happy birthday, Jesus. Santa, have a good trip, stay safe everyone. Steve at my house bidding you farewell. See you in 2022.